Welcome back to the channel, bringing you the latest news from around the world. Beneath eastern California, a colossal force is stirring. Satellites have detected the ground swelling by several centimeters near Mammoth Lakes. This is no random hiccup. It's magma on the move, pushing against the crust. The land is rising, a classic sign of volcanic activity called crustal uplift. Scientists are watching closely, decoding these signals from the Long Valley Caldera, one of the world's largest supervolcanoes. The magma chamber below holds enough molten rock to reshape continents. Every tremor and centimeter of uplift is a clue in the story of this geological giant. The recent uplift is a critical data point, reminding us of the immense power lying dormant. Volcanologists at the USGS are on alert, piecing together the puzzle. Satellite data is the first warning. The sleeping giant is stirring. The ground beneath our feet is alive, and the watch has begun. This isn't a disaster movie. This is real geology, unfolding now. The Long Valley Caldera's scale is almost unimaginable. Its magma chamber is a monstrous entity, capable of global impact. The uplift forces us to confront the power that shaped our world. We're witnessing a new chapter in the life of a supervolcano. The thrill of discovery is matched by the gravity of its implications. Is this a precursor to something bigger, or just the caldera stretching in its sleep? For now, the world is watching and the story continues. The Long Valley Caldera isn't a typical volcano, it's a massive depression, a scar left by an ancient eruption. 760,000 years ago, a super eruption ejected 600 cubic kilometers of ash and rock, blanketing thousands of square miles. The ground collapsed, forming a basin 32 kilometers long and 18 wide. Today, towns, lakes, and forests sit inside this ancient crater. The caldera's scale is staggering, a landscape born from fire and collapse. The magma chamber that fueled the eruption still simmers below, making the region geologically active. Hot springs, fumaroles, and faults are surface signs of the heat engine beneath. The caldera isn't a relic, it's a living volcanic system, still evolving. Understanding its origin is key to interpreting today's unrest. The faults and fractures provide pathways for magma and fluids. The resurgent dome in the caldera's center has been pushed up for millennia by magma pressure. The recent uplift is just the latest pulse in this ongoing process. The forces that created this place are still at work. Long Valley's unrest isn't new, it has a history of waking up. In the late 1970s and 1980s, strong earthquakes and rapid ground uplift signaled magma injection. The ground swelled by 25 centimeters in a year, alarming scientists and locals. The USGS ramped up monitoring, installing more sensors and developing emergency plans. Swarms of small quakes and dying trees from volcanic gases showed the caldera was active. After the 1980s, activity slowed but never stopped. Smaller episodes have occurred since. Now in 2025, satellite data shows the ground swelling again. Scientists compare today's signals to the past, searching for patterns. Unlike the 1980s, current uplift isn't matched by intense earthquake swarms. Yet. This could mean magma is moving differently, or stress is being released another way. By studying the past, scientists better interpret the present. Every new data point builds a clearer picture of the caldera's complex behavior. The echoes of history guide today's vigilance. Magma movement grabs headlines, but other forces can cause ground uplift. Hydrothermal activity, superheated water and steam, can push the ground up, mimicking magma signals. Disentangling these signals is a major challenge for volcanologists. They use gas sensors and gravity measurements to pinpoint the source. Crystallizing minerals in the magma chamber can also release gases, increasing pressure without magma rising. The Long Valley Caldera sits in a complex volcanic and tectonic zone. Nearby Mono Inyo craters have erupted in the last 600 years. Regional tectonic stretching adds to the mix, causing earthquakes and ground movement. The recent uplift could be a result of multiple interacting forces. In geology, it's rarely a simple cause and effect story. Scientists must consider all possibilities before drawing conclusions. The mystery deepens, and the investigation continues. Long Valley is one of the world's most closely monitored volcanoes. The USGS's California Volcano Observatory leads the charge, using a dense network of instruments. Seismometers detect even the tiniest earthquakes, tracking magma's movement. Swarms of small quakes or harmonic tremors can signal magma rising. GPS stations measure ground movement with millimeter precision, confirming uplift. Satellite radar, INSAR, maps ground shifts across the region. Gas emissions from fumaroles and soil are regularly sampled for volcanic gases. Changes in gas output can warn of magma nearing the surface. Water chemistry in hot springs is also monitored for volcanic signals. By combining seismic deformation gas and water data, scientists build a comprehensive health report for the volcano. This multi-layered surveillance allows for early warnings and informed decisions. The watchers are always on the wall, ready to respond. The latest signals from Long Valley remind us that our planet is alive and unpredictable. Experts urge caution, not panic. The caldera isn't expected to erupt. The current unrest is notable, but far from crisis levels. Scientific vigilance is the real story. Subtle movements are detected and interpreted in real time. Monitoring provides peace of mind, not fear. Communities like Mammoth Lakes have lived with this giant for decades, prepared and informed. Emergency plans and communication channels are in place. The partnership between science and community turns threat into manageable risk. The story of Long Valley is one of Earth's power and human ingenuity. Ongoing monitoring helps us understand and coexist with this natural wonder. The giant stirs, but the watchers are vigilant. For now, all is well.